Welcome to the Naked Relationship Podcast. I'm Adam,
And I'm Kelly.
and she's laughing at me because I'm trying to help our editors out. Anyway, so we've got like a fuck ton of stuff to tell you about. But first, we've got to go over the winner of the Mother Sucker Penis Pump giveaway.
Mother Sucker.
I know.
That's a good name.
That is a great fucking name. Thank you to Tabu Toys for working with us on that.
I know. Tabu Toys is awesome.
Yeah. We've also got another giveaway, which we'll talk about here in just a little bit. All right. So the winner is announced on Twitter. Congratulations. Check your Twitter DMs. And if you don't respond to us within 3 days, we're going to move on and pick another winner. With that being said, stay tuned. There's another giveaway coming soon, actually at the end of this episode. So congratulations for winning.
Yay!
We will send you your Mother Sucker Penis Pump to you if you reply to our Twitter DMs. And so with that being said, don't forget to follow us on OnlyFans, Patreon. We're on other platforms other than OnlyFans, such as like Fansly and Pocket Stars. All those links are down below. Check them out. Help us pay for our editor because your boy Adam is getting anxious about editing. So we hired someone to do it.
Yeah, it's been great. I love our editors.
Yeah, and thankfully they have an open mind. So anyway, with that being said, follow us on social media at TNR Podcasts. That is plural. What else am I forgetting? Buy our merch. You guys want to? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, if you want. But I mean, it's a great icebreaker, especially when you're around your family. What's the naked relationship? Oh, so it's this podcast I listened to about swinging. What? Anyway, so we have a fuck ton of stories to go over, including one that we didn't mention on our last episode of PodBash, where we kind of left out a huge fucking play time experience.
So I just got confirmation from Adam to use Adam. Okay, his wife is going by the name of Leah L.
So anyway, we got a fuck ton of stuff to talk about, including a play experience that we didn't get to mention on the last episode with Bonnie and Clyde.
So we're going to start it with that.
Yeah. So we are going to start with that. So
That's literally what I just said.
I know. I
It's
know.
almost like you don't listen to me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat that?
Okay.
So I don't remember like why we were going to their room. I mean,
We
I
just
would
wanted to
assume
hang out.
Yeah, I would
think.
assume it was just for that. And
Yeah.
going into this whole weekend, there was some expectations of play, or like it kind of seemed like it was going that way. I shouldn't say expectations, but it definitely seemed like it was going to go that way.
Yeah, like the vibes were there. And
Yeah.
you can totally tell that everyone was into each other.
Yeah.
But we were playing separately.
Well, not
Yes.
totally.
What do you mean not? Okay, not totally.
Okay, your mouth was on his cock while
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bonnie and
okay.
I were fucking.
Sorry, this happened in October and it's January right now.
Yeah. So anyway, we went over there. We had like a long ass conversation. Good conversation, but it was rather lengthy. And I was kind of like unsure like if we were going to play or not. And then somehow we got Clyde to take his dick out. And it was almost like he just started going to town. And Bonnie and I watched you suck his cock for like probably was a good 10 minutes before her and I like even kind of touched each other.
Yes. That's literally, I feel like I sucked his dick for an hour straight. Okay, it might have been longer.
You talking about his dick length or?
No.
Because it's pretty fucking long. Yeah, and he's got like a very like unique personality. Because like
maybe because he's older.
He looks like a tough guy, but like when he talks, he gives me like therapist vibes.
Yes.
Which is fucking awesome. So yeah. So anyway, so you were sucking his cock for 2 years.
Yes. And then you guys left, I'm assuming back to our room.
You're skipping over like a whole like I came before we went over to our room.
Nuh-uh. Did you really?
Yeah.
Wait, were you guys having sex?
Yeah, we fucked.
Sorry, I was just so focused on my dick sucking, I had no idea.
I'm like 99% sure that's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, we fucked on the bed while you were blowing him.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I mean, I know his dick is a mouthful, but I didn't think it was like an eyeful too. I mean, it's big enough to be an eyeful. But yeah, we just kind of like started touching. And then I think we started making out, Bonnie and I. And then she went down on me and then I reciprocated. And like, you give a different style of blowjob. We've had this conversation before,
Yeah.
but for the listeners, you give the type of blowjob where you're trying to suck the soul.
Yeah, I
out
give
of
it
that
my
person's
all.
body. Yeah.
Okay. My point is for you to come as quickly as possible.
Okay. Well,
But not like
Well-
to finish things, but I want you to come really fast and hard.
see,
is my
I think
point.
Bonnie's approach is more of an artistic approach in the sense it's almost like worshiping the cock.
Yeah, like sensual.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
I get
opposed to like sucking the soul out of my
it. Yeah,
body.
I'm a soul sucker.
Yes. In many ways.
Stop. Hey, I pay for your bills.
And you lose those gift cards.
Okay, no. Back to
Okay,
Bonnie.
so and then I don't remember like the position that we like had sex in or yeah, I think I had her on her back. And then like we finished and then she like we briefly cleaned up and got dressed or whatever.
Yeah, I was still
and-
sucking dick.
Yeah, you were. You're a dick sucker. Anyway, so we went for a walk.
Yeah.
And we walked around the complex like twice.
Mhm.
I think twice, maybe once. And then I was like, hey, do you want to see our room? 'Cause I
Oh
still
yeah,
hadn't-
smooth move.
I pulled that move. Yeah, apparently. Well, like my intention wasn't like to have sex. It was just to kind of like kill some time.
Yeah.
But like the whole time we're just like talking and we kind of went over like she was a little nervous because this was like their first time playing that certain way. I think it was more or less like started together and then went separate. I think that's what it was. So yeah, it was their first time playing that way. And like she was a little nervous about it. And, you know, I kind of did what I could to like calm those nerves. But eventually we made our way back to our room and we just talked. She went over my astrology signs and all that stuff that I don't really understand.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that she's into that stuff.
Like she's not like into it. She's like into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like she knows all
TurboTax.
about it, and it's very interesting to hear.
Yeah. See, I don't know enough about it, but I'm always the one fucker that is like always the outlier in the gray area. So I don't really believe those types of things or like even like saying I'm a true introvert or a true extrovert, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
But anyway, so we did that and then like somehow we had sex again.
Somehow.
Somehow.
P-U-N-B.
I mean, her blowjob is amazing. We had sex and still couldn't like she still hadn't come at that point because I'm a terrible A. And so what we did was she was on her back and I was playing with her boobs with my mouth, just sucking on them titties. No. But anyway, so I just know some things are going to get you to laugh. And so I just say them.
Ugh.
But anyway, so I'm playing with her boobs and I'm fingering her at the same time, but I'm not like doing the come hither motion. It was mostly clitoral stimulation.
Mhm.
And after a while of that, she was able to climax. Huzzah. And from there, we started to get cleaned up again. And I was like, hey, can I worship your ass? Because her ass is like
Her
phenomenal.
ass is fat. It's awesome.
It's phenomenal.
It looks really good. I
And
wish I
like
had
her
ass.
thighs to go along with her ass, it's just amazing. So do that for a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I'm like a kid on like ADD or something. It was like, it wasn't a really long duration. Like I didn't do justice. No,
You should have.
I know. But like, I think it was just because like going into me like worshiping her ass for like the 2 seconds that I did it for, metaphorically speaking, like we were talking about food going into that. And it's like we were hungry. And so then like we came up to their room again. And this time you guys weren't done, but you're at a stopping point apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like right before I suggested that her and I go to our room,
Uh-huh.
we tried to knock on their door because she didn't have a room key for some reason. And so he wasn't answering the door. You were too busy moaning. And so we're just like, fuck it, you just want to go to our room? And so that's what we did. So anyway, so now we're going back to their room and finally open the door. I don't think he had come yet, but you had come many times, right?
Yes. Okay. So let me rewind. Tell what was going on while you were doing all that stuff. So me and Clyde switched to the bed, and it was a more comfortable position for him because at that point I was giving him head while he was standing up and I was sitting down in a chair.
Sure.
So he was getting tired. His legs were getting sore. So we switched to the bed with him laying down and me in between his legs, going to town for I swear, I sucked his dick for another 30 more minutes.
Yeah, it was Jesus. I don't know how he lasts that long. Like, he says he has like some mind control thing that helps him last long in bed.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, teach me the ways of the Force.
So it was really good. So we finally switched where I was laying on my back and he was going down on me. And listen, Linda. He is an older gentleman. He kind of knows a little bit more, I'm saying. What I'm trying to say, I guess.
You're saying he's more experienced?
He's more experienced.
He's more seasoned?
Stop.
Unlike the steak we had last night.
No, he's more experienced, more seasoned. And he obviously made me come with his mouth like multiple times.
Yeah.
And we finally put P in V, okay?
What does that mean? Can you explain that for the listeners, please? I don't know that they would know what that means.
He grabbed a condom, put it on his dick, and then he
So what does the
started
P and the V
fucking me.
stand for then?
Penis and vagina.
Oh, really?
Stop it.
I thought it was peanut butter and Viagra.
Gross. So he put a condom on, put his penis inside me, okay? No, listen.
I'm listening. I'm just chuckling over the peanut butter and Viagra. It's so stupid.
I came on his dick twice, okay? And this man had the control to not come, okay? I was mind blown, okay? And he said he could tell when I was coming, my vagina would quiver.
Yeah.
And he could tell.
Yeah, I was high as fuck last night when we were fucking. I couldn't really feel my dick, but I could feel your kegels.
Yeah, that's what happens when you come.
I wouldn't really
Quivers.
know. Yeah, it was a new thing for me last night.
Okay, and while we were fucking, no. While he was going down on me and all this stuff, we heard you guys banging on the door, and he continued to go down on me. Okay, I thought it was hilarious.
Wait, y'all hadn't even started fucking?
We hadn't even started fucking when you were banging on the door.
Jesus Christ, you walked around the building for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I give good blowjobs, okay? I commit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? And then, after I came twice was when you guys came in. We were literally taking a little break because we were going to still go some more.
Yeah, he still hadn't come.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't come that night.
I know.
You.
He literally destroyed my pussy.
How does it feel knowing you couldn't make a man come? I'm kidding.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
I had a great time though.
I know. I think everyone that night had a good time. I wish he would have been able to finish, but so once we all get back together, we're talking food. And so
oh god, we were so hungry.
Yeah, we were. So we ended up going to that same taco place that we had lunch at.
God, guys, if you get anything out of this episode, please go to Orlando and go to that taco place.
Yeah, I forget what was
Taco China.
Yeah, Taco China. I don't even like fish that much, but their fish tacos were good as fuck. When I think of a fish taco, I kind of gag a little on the inside. But those were amazing. So anyway, after that, I think we just kind of come back and crash.
Yeah, we crashed hard.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to go to the beach with them in the morning.
Yeah. It was a nude beach, which is right up my LA.
We couldn't do it. Listen, my whole entire body was sore. Even more so was my vagina. I had to go to the bathroom in the morning and I was terrified. Okay. I even we had this little group chat going on with all the PodBash people. I texted it listen, how do you fix a sore as fuck vagina? Someone suggested sitting on a bag of frozen peas or something. It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I had to baby her a little bit. Okay. I had to baby baby my pussy a bit.
You
I
mean
took
Brenda.
like a warm shower. I was super gentle, like trying to clean her up.
Yeah. So this is when we DoorDashed breakfast.
Yeah, we DoorDash breakfast. I asked Bonnie if she had any freaking ibuprofen. She did. She came in clutch. I popped like 4 of those bitches.
Yeah, I can't pop a Molly like that. So we then you went to the pool while I was getting the shower. And the reason why I didn't go with you is because there was like 10 minutes left of the Leeds United game. And we tied, we came back scored a late goal to tie against Wolverhampton. And so anyway, so then after, like I watched like the last little bit of that in the shower. And then I went to the pool. And that's when Brian and people were giving me like a bit of stick for watching the game and showering instead of just coming to the pool.
Yeah, where there was a bunch of naked people everywhere.
Yeah, so many lovely people there. So then they're giving me a bit of like grief, and it was like Brian is like the no bullshit personality. I know majority of you like know this. He's also, when he's giving you shit, he's got like the deadpan stare going on. And I'm a deadpan guy myself most of the time. Like you still don't know if I'm joking or not, like at all. So, and I was kind of like, fuck, is he being like too serious? Like, I don't really know, like, so, but anyway, we all had like a good time and we just kind of really hung out by the pool like the majority of the day. We did a giveaway there during one of the games, which was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of like, I think we ordered lunch and like right after like lunch or something, you come up to me because I'm noticing you're talking to Adam, this other gentleman named Adam, who some of you might have heard already about.
He's the other Adam.
Yeah, he's the other Adam. And what I meant by some of you might have heard about him is he's also been in other shows that you probably listen to if you listen to ours. So I noticed you're like talking to him for like a while. Like, and I'm not just saying like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I was in the cabana with Brian and Brenna and Theo and a few other people for a long time.
Yeah.
And then you just come up to me. Okay, so I look at Brenna and I was like, I think I said something along the lines of, how much you want to bet they're going to go fuck?
Stop,
and then like,
you did not.
Yes.
Oh my God, how embarrassing.
And then like, not even like 2 minutes later, like not even 2 minutes, you come up to me like, hey, do you mind if I go fuck or play with Adam? And I was like, no, not at all. It's like, go be a slut. I love you. Have fun. So, and then like you left and I told Brandon like, wow, that was fast or something along those lines. So I've not heard like the complete story about what went down during this play experience. You've still not told me everything.
Not?
No.
Okay.
All I know is you squirted.
Okay. All right. This is what happened. So I was in the pool. Okay. Adam was in the pool. The other Adam was in the pool. Okay. And I thought he was cute. Like, I don't know why, but I think I kind of have a type. It's just like awkward white guys. Is that bad to say?
No, I think Brenna called him awkward too.
Okay. All right.
On her show.
He's awkward, but in a super cute way. I love it. Okay. It kind of reminds me of you. And you guys have the same name. So it works out.
Should I tell everyone that you also have a cousin named Adam?
Shut up. Don't. Okay. You're ruining it. Okay. But no, I was in the pool and you were in the pool at one point too. And he was there with his wife.
Who's a fucking smoke show.
Yeah, she is fucking hot. And she likes to dance too. And I love to dance. And
you two
Adam
should
never
just
wants
dance
to
together.
Go.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I just stand there in my little box.
So me and her were kind of like dancing, like not together, but like they play music at the pool. And I was just like dancing a little bit. I noticed him and I thought he was super cute. And like I slowly like inch my way over there so I can talk to him.
There was no slow about it.
And like I started talking to him. Like I could tell like he's a little bit awkward. And I'm a little bit used to guys taking control of the conversation and me just like fawning over them or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's my flirting style. But flirting with him was a lot different because you could tell he was kind of like a little bit shy and awkward. So at one point we're discussing our rooms and our themes because like all the rooms at Secrets have different themes if they're decorated,
right,
or if they've been renovated.
Right.
Okay. So his room was Mardi Gras themed. And
Too bad he didn't bring any beads. We had some anal beads.
no, exactly. This is what we were talking about. And I was saying, like, hey, how you can like get women to come and check out your room. It's like, hey, I'll give you some beads if you want to check out my room. Because, you know, like in Mardi Gras, you have to show them your titties.
Your chi-chis.
You get some beads. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, that's a fucking good idea. And then like a couple minutes pass and he's like, you want to check out my room? And I was like, hell yeah. Let me just go tell my husband where I'll be. Oh, and that's when I go to you and I tell you like, hey.
It wasn't that long of a time difference from when I said, hey, I bet they're going to fuck. To, hey, I'm going to go fuck. Like, it wasn't even 2 minutes.
Okay, so we're walking to the room, and I have to, like, preface like my state of my body to him, like, listen, I had a really crazy night. I'm fucking sore as shit. So, like, be gentle at first is what I said. And I was asking him, like, do you have any boundaries? Is there anything, like, that's a no-go? And he was like, nope, not really. I was telling him my boundaries, like we have to use a condom and all those other things. And we finally arrived to his room. Okay, it's actually a really fucking nice room, too. Mm-hmm. They had a little couch.
Would you say it's a nice fucking room?
Yes. They had a couch, bed, a shower that you could see through, okay?
Yeah.
Like they had like a window into the shower.
To the wall? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was really nice. So we go in there. We laid down a towel, or a towel was already laid down, so we could put our wet, like, because we were in the pool, we put our wet clothes on there. And we start making out, okay? And I like it when I am surprised by the size of their dicks, okay? And let me tell you, I was not expecting
this man's penis is like 2 of mine.
Okay, I was not expecting this man to be hung like a fucking horse, okay? So when I tell you, I was like, pleasantly surprised. I was fucking excited, okay? Because I'm sorry, you don't see a lot of white guys with like really huge cocks, okay?
I think you should just retract that statement for political correctness and just say you don't really see a lot of big cocks where we live.
No, I'm not going to retract it.
Okay.
But anyways, I was like so happy. I was thrilled.
Would you say like him and Clyde are roughly like the same?
No.
Whoa.
No, they're not the same.
And Clyde is fucking huge.
Adam's is big.
Okay. Yeah, mine is, yeah. Sure is.
The other Adams is big.
All right, so keep going. You're pleasantly surprised. You're ecstatic.
I was excited, dude. Okay, we start making out. I go down on him, and oh my God. I just want to do that all over again. I want to go down on him for forever. Is that what?
I'm just.
Like, I could suck his cock for hours, too.
Okay.
It was amazing. I loved it. Okay, so we're just, at this point, we're standing in, like, the little, where we put our bathing suits and everything, because we, like, shed all of our clothes. We go to the couch, okay? And he, like, starts going down on me a little bit and starts fingering me. And, like, I could tell, I don't know what he was doing, okay? But I could tell, like, I was about to squirt. And I was like, no, please don't. Because I hate squirting, okay? Especially when I don't expect it to. No, it's not an accomplishment, okay? It's a mess. It's always a mess, especially when you don't warn people.
See, that's bullshit. No, here's why. Because when you're saying, like, in the moment, when you're thinking it's a mess, like, you're like, please don't. It's going to be such a huge mess. Rather not. No, shut the fuck up. Enjoy the moment.
No.
And what comes with the moment?
Waterworks.
Yes.
No, I, came all over his couch, okay?
Came?
No, I squirted all over his couch. Mm-hmm. And I came at the same time, so basically same thing.
Okay, Karen. All right, so.
And then I start riding him while he's sitting down on the couch. God, I'm sorry. I'm just, reminiscing, and I miss it.
And your hand's also in your panties.
I love it.
Keep going.
That's it. That's really it.
Girl, quit playing. So, how did you transition from riding him on the couch to, hey, we're done?
Okay.
We're at the pool.
Sorry. Okay. No. Okay, I'm riding him, and then we switched to doggy
Yeah.
while on the couch. It was a weird, awkward position, but I asked him to pull my hair, okay?
Mhm.
And I told him to pull it harder and fuck me faster and harder. And it was awesome.
So what happened?
That's it. We came. I came. I came multiple times.
Yeah. Where did he
Okay.
come?
Where did he come?
Yeah.
In the condom.
Oh, okay.
Came the condom. And then he invited me to shower off in his shower. And I was like, no, I'll just go to my shower and like fix. Like my hair was a fucking mess. My like eyelash came off.
Oh, man.
My makeup was everywhere. But listen, other Adam, you were fucking awesome. We're going to do it again. Okay. Yeah, I
Well-
could suck his cock for hours.
Well, like, I think he came back, and I was like, where the fuck is my wife? But it wasn't like I was like concerned for your well-being because like our friends speak highly of this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he could have taken you out to dinner in the movies, got in a hotel room, stayed overnight with him. I knew you would have been safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I just went back to our room. I like showered, reapplied my makeup,
Mhm.
found a new bathing suit to put on. And that's why it took me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So from there, what's next? We went back to the pool, and this is where you meet your second lay of the day.
Okay. So we're back at the pool. Me and Adam, we're just hanging out. The pool is the place to be, honestly.
Yeah.
And while we were at the pool, I noticed this man walking around, and he was wearing a cowboy hat, some shoes, and like that's not what drew your attention to this man. You could see a glint of silver hanging in between his legs. Okay. And this man had a huge dick with a fucking Prince Albert. And if you guys don't know what a Prince Albert is, he had his cock pierced. Okay.
No,
And
he had his cock
this
and his balls
huge,
pierced.
Huge piercing in it.
So anyway,
And you noticed this guy too, though, right, babe?
yeah, I noticed him because like it gave me the shivers and not in a good way. I don't want to think about my dick getting pierced or my balls getting pierced. Freaks me the fuck out.
I was like, oh, this guy has a dick piercing. And I thought it was fucking cool. Okay. And at this point, like me and Adam go back to our room. No, you go to pee. And I'm waiting on you
Mhm.
at the edge of the pool so we can go back to our room.
Oh, right. And that's when you introduced me to him,
No.
right? Oh, no,
Yeah,
that was the
well-
nurse from like another state.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
But okay, I was waiting for Adam at the edge of the pool. This guy with the dick piercing, and I could tell it was him because he was wearing a hat.
What are we going to
And-
call him like on the show?
Think of an H name.
Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're
Okay, so I was waiting for you at the edge of the pool because you went to the bathroom. And I was just hanging out there looking all cute. And this guy, the guy with the dick piercing, and I know it's him because he put shorts back on, but he still had the cowboy hat.
Mhm.
And I was wearing this very strappy bra.
Yeah.
And he came up and complimented me on it. He's like, hey, this is the same bra I was going to buy my wife, but I didn't know how it would look on her. But I see it on you, and I know it's going to look great on her. I was like, yeah, I got it at Victoria's Secret. If you want to get it for her, they come in a bunch of colors, and I think she'll love it. And then from then, we just started like chatting, like, hey, do you come here often? Like, are you married? I could tell he was married because he mentioned his wife. But like, we were just chatting, and he said he has a condo here. And after like coming here once at Secrets, him and his wife are like, we got to come back again.
Mhm.
So they got a condo, and they said like it was so booked for like a couple months
Mhm.
that they literally had to stay at a hotel nearby because their condo that they rent out was booked for like 3 months solid.
Jesus.
So they just come in with like a day pass and just hang out. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I could tell like me and him were like really vibing. And
Mhm.
what like sealed the fucking deal was this country as fuck white boy with a cowboy hat could talk Spanish. Okay. And not just any Spanish.
Oh,
like
now
he
you're
knew
speaking
his
my
fucking
language.
shit Spanish. Okay. And that just made me like, oh, I fucking love this. Like, he was talking to me in Spanish. It like got me really hot and bothered in the best way.
Yeah. So why didn't you fuck right then and there then?
Because his wife came by. His wife came by, and I think they were going to grab lunch or something, or dinner.
Gotcha.
And he introduced me to her, and they I guess they were hanging out with another couple. And we were just talking for a little bit, and I asked him, like, do you have Snapchat? Do you have Kik? Do you want to, like, meet up later and hang out? He's like, yeah, how about I just give you my number? And I got his number, and he went away, and then you came back.
Interesting. So I guess after that, we started getting ready for the club because there's a Halloween event going on.
Yeah.
And so we got ready and we joined the group of PodBashers in this area outside the pool, but outside the club. We all were just like chit-chatting it up. Steve, Leah were there looking sexy as hell. Brian and Brenna, everyone there looked amazing.
Yeah, they were all dressed up. I love when people dress up.
Yeah. I mean, Steve looked real damn good. Anyway, moving forward, I was talking to this girl, and we are going to call her Maria. We had kind of talked briefly over like Telegram group chat, and I don't remember what was said, but like we had like maybe a minute-long conversation in person. Somehow, I felt brave enough to ask her to play. So we just left. Like, I don't remember what was said, but it was almost like a situation with the other Adam in terms of like, where you gave him like the pickup line and then like he used it almost immediately.
Yeah.
Like that's almost like what happened. And so we go back to her room, which is right next to ours or like one down or something like that. And we had like a good time. It was a little like, I don't want to say awkward, but it was like we hadn't really had like a full conversation, gotten to know each other yet. So like I struggle with my words in those scenarios, like, because I don't know what to say. So I'm doing my best to not come across as awkward. All the awkwardness that was in that room came from me. So Maria, if you're listening, this is your code name, Maria. It's not your real name, but I apologize if I was awkward. So from there, like we kind of, I don't remember exactly how I got started. Somehow she ended up blowing me in like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, how is her blowjob skills? Like, what is her technique?
So between you and her, you definitely have different techniques, but hers is more like slow and sensual, but not like sensual like Bonnie.
Yeah.
It's just different, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's possible for her to give a bad blowjob. So if anyone ever tells her she does, she can tell them to fuck right off because it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then like, I want to say I went down on her. It's been several months, so I fucking apologize. All right. So anyway, I want to say I went down on her and then like we did the do.
You did the naughty.
Yeah. And I think I think I started out on top and then I want to say she rode me and wow.
It was good.
Like I did not have a single bad experience there at all. Like I think the closest thing to a negative experience was not being able to take the beer from the bar to my room and then back into the pool. I think that's it. But with Maria, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it other than just pure awesomeness and just sexiness. Like, I definitely should have written, like, notes on exactly what happened, like, right after. I think we're going to start doing that. So then after that, I went and showered, and then I went to check on Bonnie and Clyde, talked to them for like 5 minutes, and then I went to the club to find you.
Yeah.
And
I was just walking around waiting for you to show up.
You were with Steve and Leah.
Yeah, when I was tired of looking for you.
Yeah.
So I just hung out with them. Did you come up to me when Leah was sucking my tits?
No, but I wish I had.
So
I want them to come over or us to go visit them because like we talk periodically and like there's definitely like a four-way connection in terms of
attraction.
Yeah. So from there I get you. And I don't know how the fuck it happened, but somehow now we're hanging out with fucking Hunter, his wife, and their friends out in the parking lot because they don't have a room there.
And an important thing to note, like Hunter and his wife, which is the guy with the cock ring, Hunter and his wife only played together. And that's just a part of their dynamic, which is fine. And we are trying to figure out a place where we could all like get together and hang out, code word fuck, because I really wanted to fuck this guy, okay? You have no idea how attracted I was to him. He had like amazing kiss chemistry with me because sometimes I don't have good kiss chemistry with men. I think it's just I'm so used to kissing my husband and just the way we kiss. So it's kind of weird when you kiss someone else. But anyways, we had great kiss chemistry, okay? We had awesome attractiveness energy, and I really wanted to fuck him and his cock ring. Okay.
Well, I really didn't want to fuck him and his cock ring. He's an attractive individual, but cock rings freak me out. Cock rings and long fingernails freak me out. I don't know why, they just do.
Yeah.
But it was like when we were hanging out in the parking lot trying to figure out what the fuck to do, like it was awkward because you and I weren't really talking with anyone. And it just felt like we were just standing there, two flies on the wall, while everything else is like going down because like all these people, like they know each other. And it seemed like they knew each other for a long ass time.
Yeah, like you could tell like they're really good friends, and we just kind of invaded their little party.
Yeah, we were there.
But like I started chatting with them a little bit more and got to know them a little bit more. Like his wife was really sweet to me. Like she wasn't territorial or jealous or anything. She told me I was pretty.
She got that right.
And I thought she was cute. We were all like, "Hey, let's go to the playrooms because that's why we're there." That's why the playrooms are there, so we could all like hang out and have a good time. So it's me and Adam, Hunter and his wife, and another couple that they know really well. So we all go to the playrooms. And this is Adam and I's first time going into a swinger club playroom. And let me tell you, it was very intimidating for me. Honestly, I was a little scared. Like, I didn't know what I was walking into. I thought I was just going to go in there and it was going to be all completely dark and you're going to feel like super sweaty and muggy and like grossed out. But you don't, okay? We went in there. There was like some soft ambient blue lighting. You basically strip down and they give you a towel.
Yeah.
And
there's a place like to put your stuff in a locker. So we all just kind of shared the locker.
Yeah.
And then we all were like naked and afraid. Like I was nervous because I still really didn't even know these people's names. I knew Hunter's name because you talked about him.
Yeah.
But I didn't know his wife's name, I don't think. Didn't know their friends' names. I hadn't really even had a conversation with these people. And like for me, that's like I'm fucking petrified. I'm like, okay, so how am I supposed to do this playroom thing? Do I just walk up to them and say, hey, can we like do some tomfoolery? Like, you know, I had no fucking clue. That is not a strong suit of mine navigating those unknown waters.
Yeah. Honestly, I just thought you were just going to like watch or like fuck me.
Well, I did a little bit of watching. I didn't get to fuck you. Hunter did all of that. Well, Hunter, and I think his wife went down on you maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was good.
She's hot.
Yeah, she was.
Like,
she is.
Really hot. She let me suck her toes too, which is great. But anyway.
So we go in there. We pick one of the few empty like mattress bed looking things. And we grab a sheet. We put it over there. And it's 3 couples on this bed. Okay.
This bed is probably like a little bit bigger than a twin sized.
It was I want to say it was a full size bed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was adequate.
It was a smaller bed, but not big enough for 3 couples.
Yeah, not big enough for 3 couples. So we're all like laying across it, like perpendicular, you know, like across
horizontally.
The bed. Yeah, horizontally. That's a good word.
Horizontally. So anyway, like I don't remember how you guys started, but I was like just standing there a little nervous. I think like you started going down on him or something.
Yeah.
And I think I like smacked you or something. I think I was choking you a little bit. And then
I love it when you choke me.
Hunter's wife's friend, I think I approached her and said, hey, could we do some tomfoolery? And she went down on me for a little bit. And then so did Hunter's wife, went down on me a little bit. And then I got a condom and I started fucking her while she was on her back. And I was like, do you mind if I suck your toes? She's like, no, go ahead. Amazing feat.
And then this guy at one point tried to like join in.
Yeah, and we were all like, no.
Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, I get how people are turned on by seeing other people like fucking want to join.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a good place for you to ask.
Well, you have to
join.
ask, right? Because how else do you know?
No, I get it. I think I get it. I don't know.
You think he just like lingered a little bit too much?
Yeah.
Like after he was told no?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's where we have the problem. Like as I'm sucking her toes or whatever and fucking her, she was like, I want you to come on my stomach. And I was like, look, I don't know how much I can come. I've already come many times today. I don't normally come a lot anyway, but I'll do what I can. And I'm also having like some ED things going on at this point because this is when I just come off of that antidepressants.
Yeah.
So like I really didn't even know if I was going to be able to get a boner. That's also part of the reason why I was nervous going into it.
Oh,
and so like eventually I go to come, so I pull the condom off, I come on her stomach. I think I can feel stuff like shooting out of my penis, but I'm not really sure because it's dark.
Yeah, it
and
is dark.
so then like, she starts blowing someone else and I turn around and I grab the towel that I was wearing and I start wiping her off in the places that I think I came.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if I came on her stomach, but I was just wiping the area off to be a gentleman. And she stopped sucking and looked at me with a cock in her hand, head sideways a little bit. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, oh, I was just trying to clean up, trying to be respectful. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then went back to sucking.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty like awkwardly funny looking back because I honestly don't know if I actually came on her stomach at all. Could have been on her face. If I shot that far, never would have known. But then like somehow, like after she sucked that guy's cock, I think she got fucked by him. And then I think she went down on you. But like this whole time, Hunter is just like laying it into you.
Oh my God. Fucking Hunter was the highlight of the entire weekend because not only did he have his cock pierced, he had a Jacob's ladder, which is 3 piercings at the base of his dick. Okay?
No.
And that felt fucking awesome, okay? Like I wish I could convey to you how much pleasure I got from that. But it was awesome. Like, I even asked Adam if he would pierce his dick for me, knowing that he wouldn't.
No needles are going anywhere near my fucking dick and balls. You know what? I'll even throw in the asshole. Not going anywhere near that. You know what? Not even my nipples, okay? No,
Hunter.
I can't.
No, listen, fucking Hunter was awesome. Like, and like, I have to throw this in here, but like, when he came, it was the funniest thing.
It was almost like he'd accomplished something great, and it was almost like I was expecting like everyone to go around giving high fives.
It was okay. So like he came in the condom inside me, but it was so loud.
Well, it was almost like he was a showman.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah. It was almost like that.
Like he was like, oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. Oh, high fives, everyone.
But it was honestly great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that place was so much fun. And this was like, we went to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and we had to get up pretty early. But I will say, I think that this proved to me that at this point, I don't think that playrooms are for me, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe you. I think you're still able to get down and put on a good freaky deaky show. I mean, I was choking you while he was fucking you a little bit there too, but I don't know. I couldn't really see what I was doing. I was putting toes in my mouth and I don't know whose toes they were. No, I'm kidding. I knew exactly whose toes they were and they were amazing. But yeah, so after that, we kind of just went back to our room and just kind of passed the fuck out.
Yeah,
and
we
then,
were exhausted.
Yeah, so we got up the next morning. Brian and Brenna were hosting like a mimosa get together in their room. We missed the group photo, but I photoshopped us into it, which I did at the airport because we missed the fucking flight. Anyway.
We had a great time.
Fuck you, Allegiant Airlines. So after like mimosas, whatever, like we were saying bye to everyone and we saw Daisy and Don there. And so as we were saying adios, like Daisy and I started like making out a little bit. I got to say, of all the people in the lifestyle, I think her and I have like, or at least she has the most like kiss chemistry with me than anyone that I've found so far in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
So anytime she wants to make out, just like I'll book a flight.
All right, guys, that was our PodBash experience. I know, like, it's a little bit diluted, like 3 or 4 months out, but it was still amazing to talk about and experience. And if you guys ever had the chance and are feeling adventurous and want to experience something similar, definitely go for it.
Yeah. So thank you again, Brian and Brenna, for putting it on.
Yeah, we cannot give them enough kudos or thanks for throwing an amazing party where we had an incredible time. And for you listeners out there, there is going to be another one this year. Okay?
We don't know when
We
or
don't know
where.
when. We don't know where, but there is going to be one. So prepare yourselves.
Stay fucking tuned for that. So now we're going to give a shout out to Tabu Toys. So anyway, this week's giveaway is another exciting one. This is a vibrator for vagina owners.
Or any owner, honestly.
Owner?
Oh,
yeah. I guess so. But this one's unique. It's wireless. It has a self-cleaning case.
It does. UV cleaning.
Yeah. So you kind of like how you have like your AirPods or your like earbuds and you put them in the case to recharge. I think this also recharges it too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
The case charges it and you just connect the wire to the case.
Yeah.
It's perfect for travel because it looks inconspicuous. You have to hold the button down for 3 seconds to turn it on. So it's TSA safe, okay? You can throw it in your bag, go through TSA, and be none the wiser, okay, guys? And listen, for science and this purpose, I tested the toy. It said it had a battery life of 40 minutes.
And you were disappointed in that at first because, like, longtime listeners of the show know that when you go to masturbate, it's like an hour-long process for you to find a video to watch.
Yeah, listen, when I masturbate, I usually get my wand, I turn it on, usually to the lowest setting, okay? Because I like the feel of the vibrations on my clitoris, on my vulva. It feels amazing and it's comfortable while I'm scrolling through Twitter, through my OnlyFans, through Pornhub, trying to find a good video to climax to, okay? And for me, every time I masturbate, it takes at least 30 to 40 minutes to find something. And the longest it has taken me to find something, it's like maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch at one point waiting on you because I thought you were still masturbating, but no, your ass was a fucking sleep.
Okay, usually when I come, I'm like exhausted and tired, and that like is perfect because it can lull me to sleep.
So anyway, back to the toy.
I tested it. The time.
Okay, so
full battery, full charge, and I put it to the highest setting. Okay, it lasted 40 minutes exactly.
On the highest setting.
On the highest setting.
Jesus.
So if you don't take as long as me, this toy is perfect for you.
How did you feel using the toy? Like, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. Like, it fits perfectly in the palm of my hand. It's like a small little bullet type thing.
Yeah.
But it is tapered a little bit. Fits perfectly in your hand. It has like a good, like different vibrating settings on it, different intensities. It's good. Like, it has a bunch of variety for such a small little toy.
Okay. What else did you like about it?
Like I said, you can throw it in your bag, go through TSA, use it at the airport. It's perfect.
So it's sitting right there, the box is. So what's the name of the toy and the company?
Okay. This toy is called My Pod. It's cute. It's white. Okay. It does have a little case for it, like we were talking about. It looks futuristic. You can pop it in there. It charges it and cleans it. But I also like to use warm water and soap after any PlayStation with myself just to keep it clean. So what you see on the front is the little pod that it goes to, but you just connect it to its little wire and charge it up. It cleans and sanitizes it within 10 minutes. Okay. It's one of those little magnetic charging things. It also has 7 functions. Okay. It is super high powered on the highest function.
But like, how long did it take you to come though with it?
Oh, it took the 40 minutes.
Oh, it took
Yeah.
that long for you to come with it?
Yeah.
But I mean,
But that's me.
yeah, that's
okay?
normal for you.
And that's normal for me. Okay. I like to slowly turn myself on.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
And it's also waterproof, guys. Huge.
so you can use it in the hot tub time machine.
Hot tub,
Interesting.
bathtub, swimming pool, shower.
So there's going to be a link to this toy in the description. You can buy it at Tabu Toys, who provided it for us. You're not going to be getting the same one that Kelly used. You're going to be getting your own fucking toy. That is
It's wrapped, okay?
Yeah, it's still
I did not
factory
play with
sealed.
it. Just ship it to you. But if you want to do that, I can on my OnlyFans.
Okay, so anyway, Tabu Toys supplied the toy. We're going to mail it out to you, as well as give you some Naked Relationship Podcast swag. It's going to be like some koozies and some stickers and fun stuff. So all you have to do to enter is follow Tabu Toys on Twitter and us on Twitter. We'll have a link down in the description below. So thank you to Tabu Toys for partnering with us on that. We might be partnering for some more giveaways in the future.
And yeah, guys, if you want a new sex toy for the new year, definitely check out Tabu Toys. They have a great selection and their website is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing. Great people over there. Can't say enough. But speaking of saying enough, I think that's going to do it for this week's episode. Be sure to stay tuned to see who won that new toy. And if you do win it, make sure you pay attention to your DMs because we will be announcing it the Friday after this episode first is released. And so we'll announce the winner then on the podcast. So open up your DMs for us to send you a direct message to get your mailing address. So with that being said, you can buy our merch on fullswapshop.com. You can listen to us on the radio at fullswapradio.com. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pornhub, OnlyFans, Pocket Stars, Fansly, all the fun stuff at TNR Podcasts. That is plural. Anything else for the peoples?
Bye.
Bye. Go Hawks.